In the land of digital gold, TA with TI Joey Bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, never the mission.
That's right, guys. Piper Academy is where it's at. Now let's go in 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. But the people here know me as Trader Joe or T.I. Joe. Of course, this is the Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network. We do plenty of shows throughout the entire day. And of course, the shows are up top with the different times that we have. 5 shows, guys, 5 shows. There's no excuse for you not to make any money this bull run. Now, of course, all these shows, we show you how to not only make money, because making money is going to be really easy. Man, you're going to see everybody making money. People who don't even know how to trade, they're going to make money. If you're not making money, just hold it for 3-4 days. And sure enough, it'll go up 40%, 50%. The trick is knowing when to sell. You have to understand how to trade, and knowing when to sell is a part of your exit plan. So you have to have first a plan. The plan includes entry and also, most importantly, the exit. Because it's not profit unless you sell. That's what's known as an unrealized gain until you sell. Then it's a realized gain. So your $100 is now $120 or $180 versus it going all the way up and you write it all the way back down and you cash out at no percentage, and then now you just have your $100. So one of the biggest things that everybody's going to face is you're gonna think you're a genius. Ooh, man, I remember those days. Learning how to trade in the bull market, entering trades in the bull market, making crazy gains in the bull market. And then when the market shifted or changed, it wasn't as easy to make money. The patterns, the measured moves, they weren't as easy to get. And sure enough, you learn really quick. You have to learn how to trade. And throughout this entire time, start practicing now. Practice how to trade. Of course, these indicators and patterns and measure moves and all that fun stuff, they're really good. However, you also have to understand that when the market starts to change, we need to adjust our trading style. We need to adjust with the market. Speaking about adjusting, let's adjust the crypto bubbles to the daily time frame. We're gonna say hi to everybody in the chat. But for the daily crypto bubbles, nothing too exciting. You know, on my show at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, Trade Intuition, these numbers were a little bit higher, just a little bit. And now, I mean, it's looking ugly. It's looking ugly. Trump's coming back, almost 10%. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Nothing big. Really, nothing big. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. Speaking about nothing to talk about, let's go to Bitcoin and see if there's something to talk about. So here, I was looking at Bitcoin, playing around, leverage. But we're going to go 15-minute time frame. Let's go to a higher time frame. But before doing so, let's say hi to the chat. I absolutely love saying hi to the chat. We do have a Jesse. Jesse is first. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for encouraging everybody to smash the like. That is the easiest way to help support the channel. Smash the like. Appreciate you. And of course, the intro song is always that robot dance type of song. We got some rib chats. Here we go. We got Kate Diggity in the house. Appreciate you, man. We have Dylan. Thank you so much. Kelly is in the house. Now, what I strongly recommend, we have 1 hour. Now, granted, I go a little over an hour sometimes, well, mainly on this channel, but we have 1 hour of free mentorship. I strongly urge you, encourage you, beg you to use this one solid hour as an hour of mentorship. Something that you would normally cost $99 an hour. Take advantage of it. Ask me questions. In regards to trading, whether it's indicators or patterns or a particular style of trading. Ask me questions. Now, I strongly urge everybody to come join me on my channel, because there, I love debunking stuff. I love it. Here, I'll debunk some stuff, but I won't go too into detail. It's mainly on my channel that I do all that stuff. So just kind of give you a heads up. But we do have Kelly in the house. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. Let's see here. Who else do we got? We got people. Yes, we sure do. We got Kyle. Kyle's in the house. What's up, my man? Appreciate you for being here. Now, let's just say you're an experienced trader and you're just here for support. And man, I love you for that so much. Let's just say you're here for support. What were the questions that you had when you were a beginner? They could be tough questions, they could be easy questions, but what were the questions you had when you first started? I would love to know that. One, it verifies that I know what I'm talking about, and that's huge because here I am teaching people stuff. And I love being challenged. There's a lot of fake people out there that if you ask them any questions, they will ban you and mute you because they don't want that. They just want positive reinforcement. If you see that I do something that's not to your standard or maybe something that you learned, bring it up. Let me know. There was something that was brought up earlier in reference to, I want to say the VWAP or the fixed range volume profile. This was like a couple of weeks ago. And I never did get to watch the Frankie Candles things. For me, personally, I simplify everything. And the easiest way I can simplify, and this is what I do and how I teach, is if the price action is above your VWAP or above the PLC. That just means it's stronger than if it was below it. Not a magnet, definitely not a magnet. This is just an area of the possible area that the candles might close, but it's definitely 1,000,000% not a magnet, because you'll see it too. Price goes up and down, crosses it, no problem. Sometimes it'll go right into it, come back down, right up to it, come back down. Not saying that this is a magnet, that's why it's going to it. It's just that happens to be the average. And for me, it's like really difficult to explain. It's like, dude, it's an average. Like, I'm not a math whiz, but it's the average. If you have 3 spots, let's do it like this. If you have 3 spots, this one's bigger and this one's smaller. So you can see that the average is here. Let's say you have a quarter and you're sliding it across the table and it goes here. And you slide it again and it goes here. And you slide it again and it goes here. And you do that 1,000 times. And the average is here. Does that mean that this is a magnet? No. This just means this is the average of when you slid the quarter across the table. Could it go here or even more? Sure. Could it go less? Sure. But the average is right here. So there's no, and this is why whenever I hear somebody say that this is a magnet, whether it's a point of control, a moving average, a VWAP, none of them are magnets. They are all averages, except for the point of control. That's where there was the most activity. But still, I treat it as if if the price action is above, it's strong. If it's below, not so strong. So I constantly have to tell people that it's an average. Like, again, I'm not a mathematician, but I know that if I get a quarter and I'm going to slide across the table, I have a pretty good chance that it's going to land in this area due to the average. Could it go above it? Sure. Below it? Sure. But the average is right here. So I have a higher chance that it's going to come in this area. All right. I go on a lot of channels. Well, I don't go on a lot of channels, but I go on a few channels. And for me, that's like the hardest thing to show people is the average, that it's not a magnet. All right, there we go. And then I go back on those channels and I ask the same question. They're like, I think it's a magnet. Okay. And I got to re-explain it. Like, I don't know how else, it's an average. Again, I'm not a mathematician, but I know what an average is. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We say hi to Kate Diggity. We say hi to Jesse. See, Caspa making a run for it, but I feel like I'm too late. Well, Kate Diggity, we are going to look at Caspa. If you have any coins you want me to do, guys, let me know. Let me know. We got tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Valentine's Day. So make sure to buy your significant other flowers and chocolates, and maybe pick up your dirty socks from the floor. There you go. And congratulations on the baby. All right, moving on. So we're gonna look at Caspa, and then I'm gonna put on here, is it too late? Too late? Question mark. That's from K Diggity. All right. Let's see here. Yes, guys, definitely the Discord. Join us on the Discord. The Discord is absolutely killing it. It is ridiculous with the discount that you get from the not only the indicators, but it's ridiculous how low the fee is for the Discord. You don't believe me? Come check it out. Come check it out. We got Sam in the house saying a bingo and a bango. It's indeed. We have Caffeinated Crypto in the house. What's up, my man? What is up? French Toaster in the house. See, helium has been going up. Yes, that's called physics. No, I'm like, what's the ticker for helium? I haven't looked that one up in forever. Let me know, guys. What's the helium? What's the ticker for helium? I would say HNT for some reason. I don't know though. But there's no T in helium. I'm thinking HNT. I don't know. Alexander G in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, yes, and my channel is Trade Intuition. There we go. Kate Diggity says, if you had 1 minute to train a new trader, man, I can already see where this is going. I think this is going to be the question of the show. Let's continue. Oh, I'm excited. Joe, if you had 1 minute to train a new trader on trading strategy, not risk management or anything else, what would you teach them to give them the best chance at success? Wow. K Diggity, that is the question right there, man. If you enjoyed that very thought-provoking question, put a +1 in the chat, because that right there is super, super powerful. So we're gonna have that as far as the question of the day or the show. If anybody can beat that question, I seriously doubt it, but please give it a try. 1 minute new trader strategy. Got it. That is the question. I don't think, man, Diggity, +1, man, +1. All right, there we go. See here, we got Todd in the house. What's up, my man? Appreciate you for being here. Okay, going down the list. What is a VWAP? Okay, there's another question. What is a VWAP? A VWAP is, so for everybody here, I don't like indicators. I really don't. Now, there are some that are proven their worthiness, I guess, for me to use. There's so many that I don't like. However, I put them on my chart so that people can see them. But there are some that I do like. And to make it really easy, this right here, Chart Prime has the best indicators. Now, these indicators I like. Makes it really easy. Now, granted, it may look confusing at first, but and these are all not all Chart Prime. But this makes it really easy just at a glance for me to see, oh, it's underneath my, dynamic reactor, or, my I call these my clouds, my resistance cloud or my support cloud. Just because it's a cloud doesn't mean that it's going to just come up to it and get rejected, because they can easily go through it. But this gives me a really quick glance at what I'm looking at. Bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish. Okay. Probably go up and then come down. Go up, come down. Got it. Or rather, up and then down, then continue down until we go up again. Got it. Let's see here. But yeah, all these indicators I love. Now, the VWAP is something you can get for free, and I'll show you why I like that. So I have that there. But just for simplicity's sake, this is how I show all my stuff, just so it's not too confusing. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, great question. Kelly says, when people say to scale in into higher leverage as you trade goes up, what's the best way to do that? I never do that. I've never done that. I don't know if all exchange, I don't know if every exchange allows you to do so. Because I remember trying to do that a long time ago. I don't remember if I was on Mixi or KuCoin or Binance, but I would start off my leverage with like a 5x, and then I would try to change it to a 20x or 50x or whatever it was, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I've never tried it since. Now, somebody was explaining it. I think it was Frankie Candles. I think it was him. Maybe like 2 days ago, where I think it was towards the end of the show too. But he said he has a video. I think he said he only done like one video on leverage, but he shows how to increase your leverage amount on his channel. Let's see here. And that's a great question too. I never do it though. I stick with my leverage. Frankie Candles. And I doubt Piper Academy has leverage videos. I'm not sure. But let's just type in leverage. Oh, this is mine. I was like, that looks familiar. He stole it from me. No, he didn't steal it from me. See, Frankie Candles. Search it. I clicked on this. Why is it going to mine? Videos. Now let me do it. Enter. I'm getting hacked. I'm getting rugged. Here's his videos, here's his channel. But still do a search on his channel in reference to leverage. He talks about that, adjusting the leverage. I never have. I just keep my leverage. for one, it's part of my plan to trade with 20x or whatever it is. But just know that when you increase your leverage, I think he said it reduces your margin, but I don't know how that would happen. Because let's say I put $20 into a leverage trade, I increase my margin. I mean, I increase my leverage. Do I get my money back into my account? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I heard him say that like 2 days ago. So if I were you, I would go to his live streams and then maybe 2 days ago, watch his video. I believe it was 2 days ago. It was towards the end. I'm sure everybody here knows. Sounds illegal. Volume weighted average price. Yes, that's the VWAP. I actually have a chart that I want to show y'all. Let's see here. It's my downloads folder. And I'm going to show that to y'all in reference to, but I'll show this to you in a little bit. It's this right here. Show that to you in a little bit. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, definitely check out Frank Candles. And I think it was like 2 days ago. Because I found that very interesting. Like, oh, that's cool. You know, you can change it. I hear everybody doing it. I never have though. Okay. Jesse, I love that magnet. No, Jesse, no. Let's see here. Okay, Diggity, Caspa is in a 14-minute bottom. Nice. We're going to look at Caspa. That's going to be our first one. Yes, pick up your socks. I'm telling you guys, make some babies tomorrow. Just pick up your socks, man. Pick up your socks. You'll be all right. Let's see here. I broke up with her and act like I'm sorry on the 15th. Everything will be fine and I'll be out. Yes. Bingo bango. Bingo bango. Yeah, I actually save a whole bunch of money. Like a lot of money. No birthday gifts. No Christmas gifts. No Christmas gifts for her kids. No everything. Save a lot of money. Man. HNT, I knew it. HNT. Yeah, I haven't looked at that one forever. I was trying to get a helium miner. And this was before it blew up. I was going to get a helium miner. And then there was another thing that had to do with medical. And since I'm, you know, a nurse, I'm like, dude, this is going to be so awesome. You know, I'm going to get this token and it's going to be mining tokens that are going to be for privacy and the records will be on the blockchain, the whole nine. So I was like, man, I'm really bullish on this. I made a video on it on my previous channel. So I got this one and I had to wait like 6 weeks. It was coming from Switzerland. I got the machine. The instructions were very horrible on like how to actually get it started. The interface was absolutely trash. And then after I'd say about a week or two of having to just put it in the closet, because like, whatever. So then I get it. And then eventually I'd get it to work and it starts mining a different coin, not the coin that I bought it for, and the coin that it said that it does on its website, but a different coin altogether. I go on their site, their help and everything, Telegram, and say, oh, well, you have to mine this coin, and then you get the coin, and then now you can buy the coin that the machine is for. So well, that doesn't make any sense. I could have just done any coin with the stuff that I have and just bought the coin. It would have saved me, you know, I think it was like $500-600. But anyway, then while all that's happening, HNT goes to the freaking moon. Goes to the freaking moon. I was like, you never know. Hey, we got Road Dog Crypto in the house. What's up, Road Dog? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. So, of course, Road Dog is a fellow YouTuber, so make sure to check him out. He goes live every single night, right around 10:30. So you can go check him out. And then, of course, you can check out the MAD, you know, Markets After Dark. And then, of course, the days that Markets After Dark aren't playing, well, you can stick around and hang out with us on the Road Dog Show. It's very entertaining. I'll put it that way. It's different. I tell everybody. It's like a warning. It's different, but very entertaining. And it's funny too. Road Dog's like, I don't think I'm entertaining. I'm just like, dude, you are funny, dude. You are funny. So if you want to go over there, hang out. We do that every night, about 10:30-ish. And we just hang out. We have a good time. Good stuff. And we learn stuff too. See here, H&T for any ticker. Okay. See here, no hints. That's the ticker. No hints. Oh, no hints. What's the ticker? No hints. Yeah, I already said it, Sam. I said H&T. Where is the helium? I'm thinking H&T for some reason. All right. So pretty much caught up with the chats. See, why do cats purr? You gotta be careful. Let's see here. Great question. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Kelly says, why doesn't your MACD have 2 lines on it? Too much noise. That's a signal line. I don't use it. Most people do. I don't. I only use the MACD for the histogram to look for divergence when I'm looking for divergence. I usually don't look for divergence, but sometimes like, let me go look. I don't even look down here. I don't look down here. I always look up here. It's very rare that I look down here. Oh, you can't see where I'm looking. It's very rare that I look down here. I'm always looking here, 100%. And then on occasions, I'll be like, oh yeah, indicators. Forgot I had them. Most of the time when I'm doing stuff, it's like this. It's how I trick. But sometimes I'll have them up. But as far as this, I just use it for divergence. I don't use it for the line crossing the other line. Because this is a lagging indicator. I guarantee it. The sell signal is going to cross the whatever other signal it is. Let me double click on this. I guarantee it. How do I know that? Well, because the price is down. MACD and signal. And we can see it right here. So let's come over here. Well, let's go like up here. So look right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see this part. So you see how the signal line crosses the orange line? This is your buy signal, right? Okay. You use this for a buy signal, Alt V. And then let's do a big sell signal right here. Here's a big sell signal. So whenever the blue line crosses above the orange line, that means to buy or buy signal. Whenever the blue line crosses below the orange line, that means to sell. So that's our sell signal. So if we come over here, it's something to buy right here. If we're going on, well, it's just saying buy right here. And what happens? Come down. Here's saying to sell. And right now it's coming up. We can go on a higher time frame or lower time frame if you want, so we can get more information. Let's see here. So here's telling us to buy. Where are my vertical lines? Right here is telling us to buy. And here's telling us to sell. Now, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let's do a daily. Let's be fair. Here is a sell. And here's a buy. So let's be fair. So this is our buy signal. And it's coming up. Here's our sell signal. Came down a little bit, went up, and then came down. Sure, I mean, you could use it. I don't. Maybe I should. I haven't used it in years. What I do is I rely on my price action. I rely on my price action. Because this is, everything relies on the price. This is the driver, and this is the passenger. So whenever we see like this starting to come down, yes, this could have crossed. Now here's the thing that I have with indicators. Now I go more into this on my channel because this is me debunking stuff. I really don't like debunking stuff on other people's channels. But here the price came down, and we can see the crossing here, and then we can see that it came up and it came down some more. So this would have been a great sell signal. Do you know what I say whenever I see people that teach like this? I say, sure, man, it's easy to be a Monday quarterback. I got that from Roll Dog. It's easy to say after the fact. because this line could have easily come up, and then the price action was coming down and now it's going up. We know what already happened, and this, I'm trying to explain it in the, so this, how do I explain this? Because I have several different ways that I've explained it before. This is a reflection of the price action. If the price action goes down, well, then you'll get your sell signal. And then if it continues going down, all the mentors say, look, I told you when this crosses, sell. But we're only seeing that because we see what happened, past tense. If the price, when it was here, and we got a notification here, and then the price starts coming up, and then it breaks the level, continues going up, guess what this is doing? This is now going up. So you're selling, you're buying, you're selling, you're buying. If you're looking at this, and then eventually it's going to end up going one way for a while. Exhibit A. Exhibit A right here. It crossed here, started coming down. I can tell you right now that this is a down part. Double click. I believe it's right here. It's a down part. So this is my biggest, I'm guessing pet peeve, you can call it. It's really easy to say after the fact, but when you're in the moment of the trade, you don't know any of this stuff, if it's going to go down or up. This is showing you what already happened. This is like a photograph. There we go. I've used that one before. This right here is like a photograph. You can see everything that happened. When you're actually trading, it's not a photograph, it's real life. So hopefully that makes sense. Great question though. I think that one is right up there with the 1 minute strategy. Like really good. See here. Yes. Very true. Very true. They love having the vector volume. See that new broccoli coin that shot up overnight. Broccoli, very nice. If we have time, we might look at that one. Yeah, I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was on Twitter, but start seeing that one coming up. Okay. Todd says some exchanges don't let you do that on leverage and will want you to close. Yes. So, and that's what used to happen before. When I would try to change the leverage, it would close it out, or no, it would tell me that I couldn't do it unless I closed it out. I was like, oh, so I never tried it. Thank you, Todd. See, Kelly says broccoli is already on MEXC. I got a short open. Nice. There Does Things says, evening. Yes, you up your leverage when you're in profit to free up margin. Yeah, I've never done that. Okay. We got RS Miller in the house. What's up, my man? What's going on? Okay. Hey, Diggy says, I've also never messed with leverage mid-trade. Same. So, you know, once you start, you start. That's it. I've added 2 trades. I have 2. Both winning and losing, and it usually doesn't work out for me. Uh-oh. So here, I think the one you with leverage will be in the beginner's playlist. Okay, the one I'm talking about for the leverage will be in the beginner's playlist for Frankie Candles. Todd says, Joe, what is your channel name so I can subscribe on that channel also? Trade Intuition. Trade Intuition. Yeah, I think there's an underscore in there. And of course, bang. Spot on. Thank you, Alexander G. So Alexander G put the leverage trading for beginners from Frankie Candles in the chat. So make sure you do that. And I believe Alexander's already put in my YouTube channel for my channel. And we're gonna break down Bitcoin. We're gonna do what we do. So just rest assured, we're gonna answer that number one question, man. That's a great question. Let's see here. Okay. No, don't do it. Don't do it. See, I paid for 3 helium miners. Took over 16 months to get my money. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. You can mine helium by getting the helium phone plan. What? I've got it. $20 a month. And I think I'm getting like 0.4 or 0.5 HNT a day. Now, there's a lot of times where it's just best. Like if you're going to do anything, just buy the coin. Like for me personally, I'll never mine again. I will, if it's free, I'll mine it. Or if I have the equipment already, I'll mine it. Just for fun, because it's pretty exciting mining stuff. But to me, it doesn't make any sense to buy the equipment to hopefully my ROI, return on investment, is within the bull cycle when I can just buy the token and I can 3-5x my money minimum versus, you know, going through the bear market and paying for the electricity, get all those coins. I can just be buying the coin. To me, it doesn't make any sense. And I've done both, you know, so it's not like I'm not a miner saying this. I've done the mining. I built my rig. I bought ASIC miners. Didn't make sense. Spent a lot of money on it too. See here. Is any of the other fib stuff useful, like trend-based fib and the others? I mean, any fib, in my opinion, is important because it's dealing with math. Now, for me, the only fibs that I use is the fib retracement, the trend-based fib extension. I don't use the other ones. For one, I don't know how. If I knew how, I'm pretty sure I'd use them. But to me, I don't want to complicate my chart. Man, I see so many that it's literally like a grid and a grid and a grid and a grid. And it's funny too, because anytime somebody sends me one of those charts, I say, you nailed it. You found the support resistance. Because there's nothing like the grid. So I'll give you a heads up. So here, Kelly says, I also have the helium miner hotspot, and I get more HNT from that every day. Look at you. It's great to be there, Joe. It's great to be there. Nice. See, can you post a link in chats? What link are you talking about? Did they already do it? See, RD is the man. Yes, indeed. Okay. See, Road Dog's funny. Love the turkey filter. Dude, that is the funniest thing ever. When I first saw Road Dog, I was like I literally had to stop. I was like, what's this dude? Like, hold on. Am I literally that wasted? And then I see him charting and everything. It's like, okay, you know, I like these charts. I like how he's charting. Then his community is talking about coins that I don't talk about. And I was like, okay, this is pretty good. You know, so he's doing his thing or whatever. And then, you know, he does his eyes, you know, and his eyes get all big because of the filter and cracking up. And he's got different characters, cracking up. That's how I like this dude. Something about him. Turns out we were in the same group together. I didn't know this, but he'll tell the story as far as, you know, he was in the group before, he got out, then he came back. And then this time I was there and I was doing the beginner's room. And he's like, man, they really stepped up their game, et cetera, et cetera. And so that kind of made me feel good that he knew me. He's like, oh, cool, man. So that was pretty cool. See here, XRP is just moving fast. Well, let's look at our XRP as well. XRP. Okay, it's making higher lows. Very nice. The signal on the MACD is just a 9 and 26 EMA or SMA. Nice. I didn't know that. Very nice. XRP bottom is 25 minutes. Oh, in 25 minutes. Okay, so we're almost done with the chats. Sam says, what is a vertical indicator called? Don't know what vertical indicator you're talking about. If you're talking about this, I just do Alt V and it creates it's a shortcut for a vertical line. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Todd says, will you take a trade on price coming down and bouncing off support? Will you take a trade or always wait for the retest? Great question. Man, you guys are killing it with the questions today. I love it. So buy, support, or retest. Or it depends. Let's say if it's above or below the 50 EMA, VWAP. So love how you think. So we'll be answering that question as well. Okay. Coinbase killing it on the earnings report today. Yeah, I saw that. XRP now in 22 minutes. Okay. The list. My alerts are going off and it's just dinging 20 times. Yeah. So like when, dude, like I get anxiety because I have so many alerts going off and I'm trying to chart and ding, 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 ding. It's like, come on. I gotta wait. I was heated by my house when I was mining 8 years ago when electricity was cheap. Yep. See here. Yep. Jesse, don't love the entry, but maybe I'll get to keep my eye on it tonight. Very good. Joe, I was behind the chat. It's 15 minutes now. Joe is way behind the chat. Yeah, it takes time to read, man. See here. Right now, I'm seeing the chat. Right now, this one was just done. I'm looking at my time, and I have a timer thing on here too. So I'm looking at the time. So this is the time. I'm looking at that. There's no 15 minutes behind. Get out of here. You need to fix your watch or your clock. I see the bottom. XRP is going higher. Nice. Thank you guys for the kind words. Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't know about Road Dog, check him out. Check him out. And you'll learn something too. Now he does so, and this is the thing that I love too. And Road Dog says all the time, same thing with Army Piper and everybody else. Like we're all different types of traders, and we do stuff differently. So there may be something that I do that maybe you like. There may be something Road Dog does that may be something you like. Maybe there's something that Tradefly does, something you like, or OC or Army or whoever. And what you do is you can get bits and pieces from everybody and add it to the stuff that you like doing already and it's making you money. And then now you add your own flair to it or your own spice to it. So give you a heads up. See, good info stream. Oh man, we haven't even started. This is still the intro. Joe, you're 42 minutes in. I know. But I'm trying to pace myself so that, because towards the end, usually I'm just like stalling I'm literally waiting like 30 minutes so we can push everybody to Frankie Candles. Let's see. Jesse says, so true. Bitcoin popping. In the 5 minute time frame? Negative. See here. All right. So here we go. Let us go ahead and get started, guys. Let us get started. We have enough questions for the show. We have enough coins for the show. But if you do have another coin, of course, it just makes the show go a little bit faster when I'm doing these setups. Now, because we spend a lot of time with just, going through questions and also getting some stuff, it won't be as detailed because normally the first coin that I do, I break it down. But here, it'll go pretty fast. Let's see here. Roger Mike Tech says, Helium changed their plans. You are grandfathered into the mapping rewards, but new user plans are free now. What? But they earn points they can redeem for gift cards. New users don't earn HNT. Wow. Let's see here. So on the 4-hour time frame, we pretty much go over this every time, and I'm sure everybody else does too. But we had the price come down, up, losing strength, lower highs, lower lows until we came about here. This, and let's make this a little bit thicker. So let's change this to this So this was our main level that we need to break. So right now we're in a downtrend. When after this pump, retracements are expected, and then it continue coming down and coming down. It's like, oh man, we're in a downtrend until it breaks one of the highs. This is the most recent high. Then it broke it. We had support bounce on it, looking good. Broke this level, looking great. Came all the way down, broke this level, not good. So Bitcoin it's giving us mixed signals. It's saying, oh, it's good, never mind. Oh, it's good, never mind. Here, oh, it's good, never mind. Doing lower lows the entire time. Then started coming up, and we can actually see this on the 1 hour time frame, where we have this next level. We want it to break above and not below. It does break below just barely, and of course we get some wicks into our bounce zone. Comes up, breaks out of this area, which is good. Then it came over here, breaking this, which is very good, barely. Coming down, beautiful retest on this white level, amazing. Broke this level. This is looking so strong. And why is it looking strong? For all the reasons I just mentioned. It's breaking levels. It's retracing and continuing up. Then it comes up here, and you should break this level now, and it falls short. Not a problem. You know, it had a nice little run up. Let it come down, maybe retrace to here, get this wick. It came down, and then broke this level, which was strong. Came all the way down to here, broke our point of control. Once again, this is not a magnet. This is not a very strong level of support resistance. This is a history map of where the most activity of buying and selling occurred. So once again, it is not so. And I mentioned this on my channel at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 5. But I mentioned this on my channel. The level of support resistance for a POC, if I had to do it from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the strongest, I would say the point of control is about a 4. That's right, a 4. The VWAP, which we're going to get to in a moment, the VWAP is, I want to say, probably like a 6. And same thing with the moving averages. I would put that probably at a 6. The reason they're higher is because those are averages. Those are averages of where the price might stop or start, that or bounce, rejection or support, you know. Now, these are just my levels. Now, the reason the point of control is lower than the averages is because you have a higher probability of going to the average, because it's in the name, average, versus a single point on the chart. Now, the higher the time frame for the averages, so that would be, of course, the moving averages and, you know, the VWAP, the higher the number goes. So instead of instead of a 6 for the strength, it'd be like an 8 because we're higher time frame. Hopefully that makes sense. And that was a whole, y'all writing a book? What are y'all doing over here? Let's see, Richard Mike says $5 a month for the plan. Altar about to go. I hope so. Art Smeller, man, I hope so. I can only sell my blood so many times per day. They're like, sir, you look very pale. Nah, man, I just haven't been outside lately as I'm passing out. I was like, sir, no. See, wish me luck, guys. I'm awake for 35 hours. Woo-wee. And need to turn $60 into $100 right now. Oh, you should never need to do that. You need to do that, you're going to lose. I'll tell you that right now. Otherwise, I won't afford my school photo. It's unhealthy, yeah. But you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. Just a sub question. Where are you located? In the States? Let's see. Good job. Get some respect. Just a sub. Where are you located? In the States? The United States? Another, please. So I'll be sure to get some rest when I've achieved my goal. So weird, though. I was in yesterday's stream also, but yesterday is today for me. Yes. All right. Moving on. All right. So, and basically what we're looking at is the strength. The strength. So it broke this level, coming down, came up to it, rejection, 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 and then now it's starting to come up again. Right now, Bitcoin is very wishy-washy. Very wishy-washy. And so it needs to break this level for sure, because this is where we had support and resistance before. And then now we also have this level, but first we got to break this one. Right now we're going above this. It's, to me, like, it's really difficult for me to say right now if the price is going to go up or down. And of course, those are all just probabilities. I mean, nobody knows. But to me, it's still looking weak. You know, we have our highs, lower highs, macro picture, lower high. You know, it's possibly starting to curve, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. See here. Do any of y'all hold anything on Pulse Chain? I like Pulse Chain. I don't like the dude. The dude, I don't know if I can say this on this channel, is a douche. Big time. Big time. But the chain, the coin can make you money though. But just sub, let me know. Are you in the US? All right, moving on. Let's see here. So now let's go ahead and look at some coins. So we were looking at Notcoin earlier on my show, and the price was here. And I said, looking pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls back, goes into our buy zone before possibly going up. Then you can enter the coin. But due to the run up already, it's best just to wait to see if it pulls back. I mean, this could have gone another 40% and then come down. But for me, due to my risk management, I just wait. Okay, so let's look at CAS. And then we're going to answer the first question. CAS, USDT. Before I do that, let me go ahead and put this. Oh, I think I already did. Watch list, and it leads to the very bottom. So, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be running through these pretty fast. Let's see here. So the first one is CAS, USDT, MEXC. See, is it too late? Is it too late? No, it's not too late. I wouldn't enter right now, though. You're right at resistance. This looks pretty good. So let's go and delete everything. We did enter way up here a long time ago, but we're going to erase 51 drawings. 51 drawings. Angel says, no, I like Richard Hart. I respect your opinion, though. Well, I'll tell you what, Angel, if you ever see me wearing one of those fanny packs, you, along with everybody else here, has the permission to use one of these and knock some sense into me. Now, granted, I have to be very careful with what I say, because this is not my channel. My channel is Trade Intuition. I'm just, hosting this 4-hour time frame. But there's one person that I look up to. Not going to say their name, but there's one person I look up to, and he has one. I was like, dude, you're like the most manliest man. Why do you have a purse around your neck? Don't like it. But dude's a douche, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right. So looking at this, but the coin can make you money. Coin's been making people money. Let's go to the daily. Okay. So looking at the daily, we can see more of this. Let's go to the 3-day. That way we can see more of the candle bodies. Let's get rid of this too. I'm from Lithuania. Is that like Castlevania? Not the US. Quite far away from you. Oh, that sucks. That does suck. Let's see here. So what I'm going to do is, this is my level right here. I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to change the color. So looking at this on the larger time frame, we can see this is a very strong level. This is a very strong level of support. And here it bounced off a support, and then it broke the support, it came down, and now it's above the support. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now in the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we're right at resistance right here. And would I recommend entering right now? Nope, sure wouldn't. Matter of fact, it actually tricked us with this wick. So what we want to do is we want to, what's the price range difference? From here to here, 5%. Okay, so we'll probably set our alert around 9%. So this, I'm gonna do it above this wick since we're right here. And we're gonna set our alerts right here at 0.114805. Dang it. We're gonna set it. Get out of here. Trying to be fancy with it. Did not work. Okay. Now the reason we want to do this is because, and not only that, but this is, I don't do patterns, but this is a pretty gosh darn really close, perfect cup and handle. Now granted, it did come down a little bit more than it really should, but depending on where you're drawing it. Normally it's about 1/3 of the cup, but if we're using this, not really. But still, you can't do perfect all the time. All right. Let's see here. But I was so ready to release a line of fanny pack merch. No, Road Dog, don't do it. Don't do it. All right. So what I'm gonna do, set an alert here, and then the 4-hour, because we get some scammy wicks, the 4-hour candle must close above, and let me go ahead and do this. That's this. Magnitude on. Which is white. Let's get rid of this one. So the 4-hour candle must close above 0.104987 after your alert goes off. It is now recommended to enter once the 4-hour candle closes before your alert. You want the alert to go off. That way it gives you plenty of time to see how many candles are above it, if it's going above and below. If it does come down, we have a very strong chance that the price action might come down here to this level before bouncing up. But for this one, I would definitely wait. And the reason I'm saying that is because right now it's looking good, but because Bitcoin is doing what it does, just making everybody crazy, you could enter now, and then price comes down, find support here, bounces up, it comes down, then find support here, and goes up, and then now it's going sideways for a possible double bottom. So this is why you want to wait. All right, so if that helps. Now, to answer the question, if I had 1 minute to show somebody how to trade, what would I do? What would the trading strategy be? So here we go, guys. Listen up. This is by far the easiest way to get started in trading. Not only that, but this is a strategy. And I pretty much show it every single time that I'm doing any kind of charting. So here we go. Now, granted, hopefully it'll be 1 minute. What you want to do, now, I wish I had a timer. I think I do have a timer. Let's see if we can do a challenge. Where's my timer on here? Just scroll. What's this? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Let me see if I can add a timer. I had a timer on here. Let's do this. Nope, text. All right. So y'all can time me that, I guess. All right. So here you go. 3, 2, 1. The first thing you want to do is you want to go on a higher time frame, because if you're on a lower time frame, you're going to have a bunch of noise, all this up and down. You want to go on a higher time frame, for example, the daily, and you want to look for the major swings, the major pivots. What is a swing or a pivot? It's where the price action changes direction. And you want to put the magnitude on and also your horizontal ray. What we're doing is we're identifying the highs and the lows. So just by looking at this, the highest point is here using the candle body closes. Then we go to the lowest point. Let's just say here, because this is the lowest point. We can do the lowest point here. What this is doing is this is giving us an average of all the price action inside it. So this is our range high, range low, mid range. So now we're kind of seeing where the price action can go within this range. So whenever you're trading, it's extremely important to be able to identify a swing, and you don't want to identify all these little baby swings because this is all just noise. This is called internal structure. You don't want that. You want to go to the highest points and the lowest points. The more touches you get, the stronger the support resistance. Throughout the entire chart is nothing but support resistance. And what you want to do is you want to enter the trade once the candle breaks above your resistance, depending on your risk tolerance. I know I'm over a minute now. If depending on your tolerance, depends on what time frame you enter. If you want to be a safer trader, you have the candle close on a higher time frame. For example, the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily time frame. If you want to be higher risk, well, then you can do it on a lower time frame, a 15-minute or a 5-minute. And that's the beginning of trading. How long was that? 2 minutes? Dang it. Dang it. Who was timing it? Let me know. How long was that? So that is the 1 minute new trader strategy. Basically, finding support resistance, going to higher levels to find that support resistance easier, entering a trade once the candle closes above resistance, depending on the amount of risk, depends if you enter on a higher time frame, which is safer, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, or a riskier trader, which means you enter on a lower time frame, 15-minute, 5-minute. That's how you trade. And that is the 1 minute on how to trade with the strategy. All right. Let me know. How long was that? Was that like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute? Nah, it was like 2 minutes, I'm guessing. So here. See, crypto fanny pack sounds like a signal title. The fanny pack? No. No. No, I said. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you guys for being here. You guys, it's party time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. See here. Okay, reading down some of this. Okay, almost done with the chats. Very good. Jesse says, Jesse loves the monthly. Jesse. So Jesse loves doing the weekly, monthly, the yearly, 5 years. So right here, this tells me nothing. This tells me nothing more than what I was looking at on the 3-day. It shows me the exact same thing, just fewer candles. And that's all it is, whatever time frame I'm using, you just smash them together. For example, the weekly. It's 7 of these daily candles. Let's go to the monthly. I thought I put the monthly on. Monthly. Monthly looks ugly. I don't like how the monthly looks. I need more price. I need more ups and downs. I need more swings. To me, this looks, I don't want to say bearish. Let's go weekly. So for this one on the monthly, to me, it looks like a head and shoulders, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. But there's not a lot of, and I wouldn't call it a head and shoulders. It just looks head and shoulder-ish to me. But there needs to be more just ups and downs. This is just a block. I don't like how that looks. But if we go to the weekly, you can see we have up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's more of a range. So it's not so much head and shoulders. Plus, this shoulder, it should be hopefully lower than this shoulder. But, all right, moving on. Let's see here. Just says the chart is basically non-existent. You just got to go to a lower time frame if it's a newer coin. I'm not sure if that was the question. We got Quarter Crawler. What's up, man? Quarter Crawler in the house. See here, Kate Davey says, I think Jesse is on a phone a lot of the time. So when he's saying the monthly, he's looking at the chart of the past month, not monthly candles, if I had to guess. Probably. True. He's looking at the monthly chart, a chart of the past month. Let me see if that makes sense to me. Nope. Doesn't make sense to me. Because we're lower than the previous month. We had a wick. We have buying pressure. We have 15 days left. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. No idea. All right. So we went over that. Now, let's go to, let's hide this, hide these drawings by deleting them and then showing them. Okay. 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame. There we go. This is my thought process. Let's put this on the YouTube rapid fire. Put that towards the bottom. Next, what we're going to do is HNT. We're also going to answer the questions in reference to VWAP and buy support or retest. Let's go to Mexi. Why don't you use the Coinbase chart if there's more history? It wasn't requested. And I don't need more history to show what I'm doing. For example, we go all the way down here. This is Caspa. I did a 3-day already. This is all I need. Why do I need to know what happened before this? I don't even need this. I just need this. So whenever I'm charting and looking for entries, it's good to know price action. It's good to know the ups and downs. But this right here is showing me where the support's at. Like, I don't care if there's support way up here or way down here, or because it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the most recent information. Where is it now finding the most recent support or resistance? And this is a pretty big time frame. It's a 3-day. Each candle represents 3 days. So this is all the information I need. Now, if I only had this information, well, then yeah, I can understand. I need more information to see where there's stronger support resistance. Let's see here. So that answered that question. I figured that out during lunch today while looking at stuff on my phone. Oh, I had a light bulb go off. Yeah, you're gonna have to re-explain it to me because I don't understand. Maybe I need to do my phone. I don't know. I do my phone. Something like that. The moment you know, you just come with something groundbreaking. Okay. So that's my thought process on that. Let's go to HNT. HNT. Oops. Where am I typing? HNT, USDT. Mexi. So for Mexi, this one has come way down. We've been looking at it way over there. So for this one, and there are times where I'll be looking at a chart and I'd say, oh, I need to find more history. And this could be the time, one of them, because this was barely from here. So let's do HNT, USDT, and we'll do KuCoin. So here we have more information. And this is exactly what I did last time when I was looking at HNT. I can't just use this. I need more information. Where are my support, resistance levels? So last time when I was looking at this, I also went to the KuCoin so I can find this information. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to, just a sub says, really scared to trade Bitcoin right now. It seems all over the place. Exactly my point. I wouldn't trade it. So let's go ahead and delete all of our one drawing, and let's just look at this. And what I want to do is I want to find where there's more stops. So here we can actually use the crosshairs. Here we have crosshairs, and we can see that here it stopped, came up, stopped, came up, then stopped, came up, broke through, came down, stopped, came up, and it just shy of the stopping area. So for me, this is a very strong level. It stopped the momentum of, coming down once. Then it stopped the momentum going up once. Stopped the momentum coming down another time. Stopped the momentum going up another time. So this for me is pretty strong. So now what I'm looking at is I'm looking at when is the trend going to change? What do I mean? If the price breaks this level, we enter. If it 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 breaks this level, we enter. Now, this is a form of market structure. However, whenever I'm doing this, I never say market structure or breakup structure or change of character or swing failure pattern or any of that stuff. I break it down really, really simple. Here we go. This is the reason why I do what I do. So this is the level it needs to break. Why? Well, if it breaks this level, what it means is it just created a higher high. Now what we're looking for is a higher low. This could potentially be the start of an uptrend. And so we have this downtrend. We don't want to enter right now. We want to wait for the break of this. I'd say on the 4-hour time frame. 4 hour. I do like trading on the 4 hour. It's safer. And the candle must close above this level. Candle does. We enter the trade, knowing that we could come back down, which would roughly be about 50% of this move. 38 to 50%. We enter the trade. Comes up, breaks this level. I wouldn't add because we're right under resistance. Hopefully it pulls back. Find support on this one. XRP. You're next, XRP. Almost. Yes, you are next. And then we can enter the trade here. So this is what I'm looking at for HNT. I would set an alert. Let's say right here. The alert must go off prior to looking at the 4-hour candle closing. That way it's safer to enter. Now, could you be entering all these trades right now? Sure. Could you make a lot of money? Sure. Higher risk though. High risk, high reward. But right now we may see a lot of coins pumping and may be really tempting. Like, oh man, FOMO city population +1. Not for me. No thanks. I wait. Let's see here. Jesse says, been trading since the start of the bear market 2018. I made 83x of my portfolio that time. Man. See, nice to meet you, Jesse, from the Netherlands. It seems like everyone here is a big family. Yes. You're the new dog. Yep. Sure are. Sure are. We love it. We love it. All right. So let's see here. So that is that one. Just know that we may see coins going up, but you want them to break their levels. You want to see the retest. Now, here's the next question. Do I buy on support or a retest? This is a very tricky question because it depends on the risk tolerance somebody has. For example, let's say right here. Let's do the replay. Let me just do this. That way you can still see what happened. So here, if you want, you can do something like this. I don't. You can see do something like this. And then you can also have a level right here. And no, let's say, let's back up. Let's back up to here. So this is what we're looking at. Now, the question is, do you buy the retest or a support bounce? Or like, how do you enter pretty much? Okay, or even a breakout. So here we can see prices here. It's coming lower, coming lower. I would think that the price might, nobody knows. Granted, we know because we know what happened. But whenever you're doing these scenarios, always act as if you don't know. Because if you start trading based off of what you know, well, then it's like using all these indicators to prove your point of why you do what you do. Granted, remember, the indicators, they show you a picture of what already happened, not what's happening, the present tense. It's not a movie, it's a freeze frame or a picture. All right. So here I would either think the price is going to come down here. So this candle wick to the candle body, come down here, and I would actually, so now there's a lot of variables. So here's the beautiful part about asking me questions, in my opinion, is I don't just give you one answer. Like, there's so many different things that can go into this question. One, what is the market like? Is the market crap? If the market's crap, I'm not entering this, because we have a very strong chance price is going to come down, maybe come up, come down. If the market's good, and this is just people taking profit, okay, completely different scenario. More than likely, we're going to come here and we're going to bounce, come up here. Depending on how good the market is, we might come down or we might break through, and then we do this. So it really depends on the market. It also depends on the market cap. How fast is this planning to move? And let's just play this out. Let's just see what happens. So here it bounces. Now, could I enter on this bounce? Sure. Higher risk. You know, we're anticipating that maybe we're in a good market or so-so market, and it's not, the sky's not falling. We'll just put it that way. The sky's not falling. And if that's the case, I could enter here knowing that I'm going to have a tight stop loss, because current market right now is not great. These coins are reacting to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin comes down, all these coins come down. So what I would do is I would have, 10%. I'd have a stop loss 10%, 11%. Here would be my stop loss. I don't like it. I was hoping to be like 3%, 5%. But here would be my stop loss. And so I would, for me personally, I wouldn't enter right now. But if it was just people taking profit right now, sure, I'd enter. But due to the market the way it is, I wouldn't enter right now, because we have a much higher probability of it coming down, because Bitcoin may change its direction and come down. So I wouldn't do it. At this moment, I wouldn't do it. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a break of this level for me to gain confidence. And when it does break, I enter 50% and I wait to see what happens. Is it going to bounce here and then come up? Could I enter on the bounce? Yes. Higher risk, because I don't know if it's going to bounce and then roll over. But if it bounces and it breaks this level, close above, well, it avoided this turnover. Could it turn over here? Sure, it can turn over whenever it wants. So what I do is I trade very, very safe. I've already gone through all the recklessness of trading. See, Kelly says, all this risk management advice and advice to wait to open trades is helpful. Thank you. I'm still working on risk management. Risk management is, I don't like losing money. Do I lose? Sure, of course. But I don't like it. Don't like it. But with that being said, it's part of trading. And all this you just learn. Patience was my biggest and most expensive lesson I had to learn. Because I trade with patience now, much better. Much, much better. And not only that, but when I do enter the trades, they're usually starting to take off already because I've set all these alerts. Before, shoot, man, I'd enter right now. And then it would do this and 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 finally break out and then get rejected because of this and this and this and this and a couple of days, 3, 5. I only want to be in a trade 3 to 5 days. That's it. 7 max. Finally, when I'm in profit or break this level, it's already been like a week and a half. I want to be out of this coin already. So that's why these alerts are so important. And that's why in my group, not the Discord, but in my Telegram, on my own personal channel, this is what I do. These alerts, they literally save your butt. They really do. Risk management is the key to becoming profitable over time. 100%. Anybody can get lucky. Yep. Man, that is so true. But you must manage risk to stay profitable. 100%. Risk management has been a struggle for me as well. Yeah. Here. That was Terra Luna for me. Ouch. That one cost me $600 in a day. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, so in reference to the question, where do you buy? It depends on the market and it depends on your risk tolerance, your risk management. Now, there are plenty of times where I'll enter lower. I'll have a lower entry because I'm expecting it due to the market. Just a simple retracement is going to go up. But if we're in a market to where it's not good, there's no way I would touch this. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to retrace 50%, 38, 50%, and then break this level. And you can see here, it retraced more than 50%, over 100%. I'm scared right now. It's like, man, I don't want to enter this because it could roll over. All right. So that's my thought process on that. And of course, I answered the question. Just a sub says, darn it, I need to stop talking and look for trading opportunities because time's running out for me. Yeah, you're going to lose, man. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to lose. Whenever you trade because you need money, you're trading based off of emotions. You're going to lose 100%. I would rather ask family members or whatever for the difference than trying to trade for it because I guarantee it, you're going to lose. An emotional trader is the worst type of trader because let's just say you understood everything I taught, everything Road Dog teaches, everything Army Piper teaches, Tradefly, OC, Frankie Candles. Let's say you understood all that and you were like, man, you're good. You would be like, your success rate is off the charts. Then you meet up with some buddies, they loan you some money, and now it's time for you to pay up. And you're like, oh crap, I completely forgot about it. And they're coming in 1 hour. They're gonna be knocking on your door. Now, these are not good buddies. These guys, they're pretty bad guys. They're gonna be at your door in 1 hour. And you're like, oh crap, let me trade. Now, granted, you have my skills, Road Dog skills, all these people's skills, but you're trading on emotion. Like, man, I got to do this. I got to do this. This trade, no, this trade, no, this trade, no. Yes, I'll do this trade. You know how to trade, but you're trading on emotion. And then you get in, and then it starts going, making a little bit, and it starts losing a little bit, and your support's down here. But you're losing a little bit. It's like, no, I don't like it. You cancel it. So now you lost $10. And then you, man, I got to do another trade. I only got 45 minutes left. And you're going, you're looking at this one. And then you enter the trade, and then same thing, it goes down right away. It's like, no, and you close it. You lost $5. Then you go another one, and then finally you're winning, like, oh, good. And then let's just say a miracle happens, and you need to make $100. And you turn your $50, $60 into $100. And you're like, man, that's great, but it looks too good. Like, I can actually make more. and it goes 100, 120, 150, and you're like, ooh, dog it, man, I'm smart. I know how to trade, this and that, all these skills I got, I'm the best. 100, 120, 140, you're going to sell at 200. You more than doubled your money. 150, 165, 189, 197. Man, you're right there. You got your alert set. You got your target set. You got your button, your finger on the button just in case the target is a hit. You're gonna sell that sucker. 197, 198, 199, 170, 160, 130, 85. And you're trying to sell. Then you finally sell and you made $4. Why? Greed. Instead of taking profits on the way up, because you know that's what you're supposed to do, you were going off of greed. And then instead of just closing out at the, your target, greed. And I'm speaking all of this from experience. I literally had one that I was at, a certain percentage or a certain dollar amount. And let's just say it was $200. And the price went all the way up to $199.97, I believe. I mean, it was literally there. Literally. And then, bloop, and I'm trying to sell. So that story is a true story. That is my story. That is something that has happened to me. And it was because of greed. And I could have taken profits on the way. I think I ended up going like 14% in the plus. But my first target was 36% or 38%, whatever it was. Then 45%. Then just out of the blue, 80%. This sucker blew past all of them. And because I saw it moving, I canceled my targets. And it kept on. And I canceled my other target. Kept on. I was like, man, this thing's like, I think this is the one. I think this is the one that's going to make me not eat ramen this week. Nope. Ate ramen for 2 weeks after that. Not really, but you get my story. Let's see. Just a sub says, yeah, I know. If you were here in the States, I'd have you contact me, but you're not in the States. Sorry, man. Let's see here. Toshi, 1 minute till bottom. Then it goes up 15 minutes. Then it drops another 20 minutes. And then a moon mission. Yep. So we answered the buying support or retest. The answer to that is it depends on the market and it depends on your risk tolerance. So hopefully that answered your question. And those are great questions. The next question we're going to answer is the VWAP. The VWAP, let's go to XRP really quick. And the timing that we're doing is amazing. It's almost time to skedaddle. Does anybody know if Frankie Candles is good today? See here, XRP. So for XRP, we've been, gosh, darn it, can I not move my chart? Come on, chart. Oh, let's move. Let us move. All right. So we've been looking at XRP, and this is just a training. This is our extension leg or leg. What consists of the pivots, the change of direction. Here's the pivot. We wanted to break above this to enter. Here's the pivot. We want to break above, so on and so forth. And this is our level now. You can see this level right here that we wanted to break. So it's actually this level. So how am I doing all this? The one thing that I love doing is I love answering questions that I had when I started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, don't do it. Okay. So here, this was a level. Okay. So as we're doing this, we're looking for, did I delete something? No. We're looking for the break of this level. So make sure my rank tool is on. It needs to break this level for us to enter. Then price comes down, creates another pivot, another swing. It needs to break this level. Then it needs to break this level. Then it needs to break this level, but look how close this level is to this level. So we don't use this one. Then we need to break this level. And we're looking at pivots. This level is really close to this level. So we don't use this one. And then we see this is really close to this, so we don't use it. Now we broke it. Now here's another thing. Anytime it breaks a level, you can enter. Again, this has to deal with risk. This is a much safer level because we can see here, we could have entered once it broke this level. We could have entered here, but we're close to this. We could have entered when we broke this level. All this is internal structure. We could have broke, once it broke this level, and it would have gone up and down, made this level. We could have added to our entry or entered once it broke this level, knowing that we have resistance right here. We might come down. Then we could have entered on the break of this level, knowing that, well, we have our resistance right here and it might come down. So again, all this depends on your risk tolerance. For me personally, I'm okay. I wouldn't want to enter because this is so close. How close is it? Break of this level to here, 2%. I am not going to risk, having to wait another week, 2 weeks for 2%. If this was 40%, heck yeah, I'm going to enter down here. Or maybe in here, going to a lower time frame. But this is 2%. So not doing it. All right. Let's see here. Okay, no updates on Frankie's Discord yet. Okay, thank you for the update on that. Appreciate you. He said he would go live today, but not sure. Okay. See, no YouTube up yet. And normally he does it at 4 or 5:30 my time, which is right now. Should be posted soon, I hope. Not heard. It's taking tonight off. Okay. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the break of this. Now, we did break it. Would I enter right now? No. Why not? It's breaking out. Hey, we got CJ in the house. What's up, CJ? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Now, I wouldn't enter right now. Why? Well, let's take a look at what's happened. Look at the candle body sizes. Look at the sizes. Then small, then kind of smaller, then small, blah, blah. Then we start to get an average candle, then an average candle, then an average candle, then a boom. What happened? What's making it go? I don't know. I just know it's going. So this, to me, is screaming this. How it went, kept on going, and then gotcha. Took them all. Going, gotcha. Going, gotcha. Going, gotcha. Going, gotcha. I can do it all day. All right. So here, it's going up. So I would expect it, if this is the pivot, nobody knows until another candle prints, this is what I would think price will come down to, right around here, about 250. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So I'll actually draw a box, and it coincides with this. So there's a couple things. Here we have resistance, candle body's close. Here we have resistance, candle body close. Here we have resistance, candle body close. So this, and candle body closes here. So this is telling me there's a pretty good area. Not only that, but if we draw a fib retracement tool, let's see here, announce that it's going up, that it is going up for that 15 minutes. See, sorry if I'm annoying, but what do you mean by it's going up 15 minutes? I don't remember what I said. I don't even listen to myself, guys. It's going up 15 minutes. I don't remember saying that. I don't know. If y'all are listening to me, which I don't listen to myself, can you answer that? And you're never annoying, man. If you become annoying, I will let you know. if you become, I will let you know. But you're not, right? You're nowhere near it. But I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. If we did a pivot retracement, make sure magnitude is on. Now, granted, go to the lowest point. Now, granted, this is not a solid pivot retracement because this could go higher. So this could move. But if we retrace to 38%, which is the 0.382 level, it would be this blue line. It would be nice to see a retracement here. However, I would like to see, just due to this movement, I would like to see it retrace into the golden pocket, which is about 50%, 60%. So right in this area before continuing up. If it does come here and it breaks out of our golden pocket, what I would do is I would enter the trade if I traded XRP, and I don't for personal reasons. Then I would enter the trade here. And then once it breaks, if this is truly a pivot, then I would add to the trade here. Now, granted, this is only like a 2% move. So just to let you know, it's not like 20%. But this is what I would do. Because I'm expecting the pullback and then the breakout of this level. Let me change this color because this is kind of confusing me a little bit. It's like, why do I have another yellow? And then the breakout, I'd enter the trade here. And for the candles, I guess we can do a 1 hour. Safer before, but we can do a 1 hour. All right. So that is that one. Hopefully y'all did like that. See, I'll catch up to you all over there. Oh, the Friday is announced. Okay, cool. All right. So let's do so really fast and let's answer the VWAP question. So we timed it perfectly. So USDT, XC. So for Solana, this one, let's go to a higher time frame, 4 hour, just to be safe. We can do it up here. Let me delete everything. 10 drawings, get out of here. So we have the same thing pretty much everywhere where, you know, we're having lower highs. I would look at this one to be my main high. And I would set an alert about here. So I would set an alert at 211.96. The 4 hour candle must close above 206.97. And this is the 4 hour candle. Now, to answer the question in reference to a VWAP, what is a VWAP? A VWAP is a volume weighted average price. So this to me is, I use it just like I use the moving averages. It's an average of volume. And to me, this is extremely important because this tells me if the price action's above the average volume, it's good. If it's below, not so good. Is it a magnet? No, it's an average. So this is very important. I would strongly recommend y'all screenshot this. This is some very, very important information. All right, very good. Let's see here. And that's the show, guys. We went over VWAP, and there's also an anchored VWAP. So you can actually look here and just type in VWAP. This is from TradingView. If it does not have a name, it's one of my favorites. There's also an anchored VWAP, which you can find right over here, anchored VWAP. And this is where you can select where you want your VWAP to be. And this is, I do it from the pivots. So this will give me a smaller angle or average than, let's say, if I did it from this pivot. See how it's different? So I usually have multiple anchored VWAPs. And what this does, it kind of gives me like a Bollinger Band. Now this one I won't use because it's right next to this one. But like if there was a bigger swing, so what it's doing, and you can actually change these colors. But let's say I wanted it from way down here. So it's giving me all these. And you can, have the different colors depending on how far back you drew it back. And these are just the averages from way back over here. Price actions below it, not good. From this area to this area, below it, not good. From here, not good. But once it starts going up, it's kind of creating a Bollinger Band. But for me, this is way better than a Bollinger Band because this gives me the volume average, not a magnet, it's an average. And it just tells me, is it in good shape or bad shape? So that's that. So we answered all the questions. We went over all the coins except for broccoli. And I do thank you guys very much. Before we leave, let me go ahead and fix this to where we're going to all raid our buddy. We're going to raid him to redirect. And let's do a raid to Frankie Candles. And we're going to save it. We're all going to go over there. And of course, it does help support the channel when we let him know that he's being rated by Piper Academy. So hopefully he can give us a shout out. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until the next time, let's make this money. Take care, guys. All right, so no outro. Let's go straight over there and raid Mr. Frankie Candles. See ya.